Yo, what's up? It's the crazy people again.
Hey,
Welcome to
hey.
Crazy Lies. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not doing anything on the my other channel, the Certified Crazy Person. This is Crazy Lies, where we tell the truth,
yes, where we tell
the truth,
or,
and
or
people.
give you food for thought,
That one.
so you can think for yourself
Yes.
and not allow other people to influence your thought.
Yes, because we're not here to change your mind. I tell you how to think. We're just giving you what we think, and then you think about it and make your own decisions.
Yes.
Because we can't think for you,
Mm-hmm.
but we can only give you what we're thinking. Then you think about it, and you listen to somebody else, and then you make up your thoughts. Because there's multiple sides to the truth. There's your side, my side, that person's side, that one over there, and then you put it all together, and you come up with your own truth. All right, you got one of these.
Yeah.
Use it.
Yeah. Don't take our word for it.
Yeah.
We're just here to say what we think.
Yeah.
That's
Use it a little bit.
So
today's topic, we're talking about.
For those people who are just joining us who never saw us before, I'm Camille.
Kirk.
And we're siblings. Just talking.
Oldest one.
Youngest boy. Of 9.
I know, right?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little crazy,
Mm-hmm.
but hey. Yeah. Well, we're 8 now. We lost one. So.
Yeah, we lost one. Oh well.
Oh, well.
Could be worse.
Could be worse.
Could always be worse. But that's life. You got to keep moving. Never stop turning. The world keeps turning no matter what happens.
No matter what happens.
You got to keep moving. So today's topic, it's about
people who are still on the fence.
No.
Yes, it's 30-something days.
No, we're not talking politics today.
Yes, we are.
No, we're talking about overlooking qualified people.
Overlooking qualified people for people who are still on the fence.
You back. Okay, so we're talking again, and I'm like, oh, let's make a video real quick. So this one's literally about, it's about choosing the right people for the job.
There you go.
That's where the topic literally stemmed from.
Choosing the right person for a job.
Right.
Yes.
That's it. That's literally the point here. And you can use it for politics. You can use it for your own business if you ever start one. You can use it even in your own life. Because I've been to job interviews and I've been overlooked. And I went back to these same places that I was overlooked. And the people who they hired, because they look nice or they talk nice, I went back to those same places and I made those people look like they weren't even, I don't want to talk too bad about people, but they weren't qualified for the job.
Yes, we need qualified people for a job. No, not necessarily qualified people. We need the right people for the job. So even if somebody is not qualified at this point, they are trainable and willing to learn and become qualified. That too.
Yes.
So if you have a bakery and you need somebody to knead dough for you, you need somebody who's willing to come in and you can say, okay, this is how the bread is made, and you put this much flour in the pan and this much water, and you knead the dough and put it to set. The person who you're hiring for that job, they either need to be a baker already, or worked in a bakery already, or willing to learn how to work in a bakery. You can't hire somebody who, when they come in, they're going to say, I know what to do. I alone can do it. And you'll never need another person again. I've never seen you work before. I don't know what you're qualified to do.
And because they say sweet things, or they talk nice, or they may look nice,
You're going to give them the job, and next thing your bakery is closed down in 2 weeks.
Yep, because they're not qualified.
Because they're not qualified.
And that's what's happening all over this planet. It's not even this country. It's like
the whole world.
This is a worldwide problem. Yeah. Okay, you can talk about this country. That's another problem. Y'all only see things right here. The problem don't stem here. The problem don't stop here, and it don't start here. Okay? The problem is well beyond us. Well beyond us. Okay, this is a problem that stems worldwide. This is planet-wide issue. We have to start hiring people that are qualified. Again, I said, not because they look nice or because they talk nice. And most importantly, our own biases need to go away. Full stop. This is why we're having so much data breaches. This is why we're having so much. You go to the store, you notice, everybody complain. Oh, you go to the Burger King and the person can't make change. They're not hiring qualified people.
Not
Why?
hiring qualified people.
Because the person didn't look nice, or the person didn't talk nice, or the person didn't fit their biases.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need qualified people.
Sometimes the most qualified person coming to your building probably can't put 2 sentences together.
Not only can't put 2 sentences together, there is the world is very, very small.
Mm-hmm.
100 years ago, and we figured that out during COVID, because 100 years ago, the Spanish flu killed off hundreds of thousands of millions of people.
Oh yeah.
It did.
Oh my goodness.
But it was in one secure area.
Yep.
Because it couldn't travel from place to place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The world is so small right now that you wake up in New Jersey and go to bed in Bangkok.
Oh yeah.
And it's easy. It don't take that long.
Don't take long.
It don't take that long. The world is very, 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 very small right now. And because the world is so small, people have to figure out what we need to do to live in this small space with all the people.
Yep.
Because, okay, this person comes in and they have worked their whole life, and this is a true story, in an emergency room, left high school, went to nursing school, qualified for nursing, went to work in the emergency room nurse, got lots of medals and stuff for working in the emergency room in Russia. And then she left Russia and came here and couldn't get hired here as a nurse. Why? Because her English wasn't up to par and she was a foreigner. So,
just sad.
She couldn't get hired.
Just sad.
She had all the qualifications.
Biases.
All of the qualifications. Just put her in the room and leave her alone and she would know what to do.
Pure downright
biases. Because all the instruments that don't speak are exactly the same all over the world.
Biases.
But because she was Russian and her English wasn't 100, she had the Russian accent, she couldn't get a job as a nurse.
Nobody will hire her. Yep.
Nobody would hire her as a nurse.
It happened to me so many times. I got overlooked just because, one, I never looked the part. And I know for a fact I'll never, ever, ever look the part. That's just who I am. I'll never look the part. I have walked up to people. She sent people to me. She told people, "Oh, he's smart," and people look at me dead into my face and say, "Oh, you don't look that smart."
Mm-hmm. Like they can see your brain.
And that's a fact. And yet still, I've talked to those same people, and they go, "Oh my goodness, dude, you are smart as hell." You cannot judge people just by looking at them. You can't judge people by just talking to them. This whole hiring process It's geared towards, as far as I'm concerned, beauty contests.
Or
It's a
I
beauty
like
contest.
the way the person talks.
Yeah, it's there you go. It's a beauty contest and a speech contest.
I
That's it.
like the way they talk. Not how they answer the question. It's not how they answer the question, because I've seen people being asked questions that they didn't answer at all.
Oh my goodness.
At all. They ramble. They say words, but didn't say anything.
Oh, I've seen that a lot.
And because they say words that are pretty, that are bright and shiny, people say, "Oh yeah, I like him. I like how he talks.
Oh yeah, he
I
get along.
like how she talks. She can get along with everybody." But it's a facade.
Oh yeah.
Because they're not qualified for the job.
Mm-hmm.
They have no idea what the job is.
Oh yes. I've seen it all the time.
Another true story. I was walking by this restaurant and they had a sign that says waitress needed. I needed a job. I've never worked as a waitress. Don't know what it is to work as a waitress. But I'm number one of 9. I have 8 brothers and sisters. I have to cook, clean, everything for them. So I pick up the sign and I went in the store and I'm like, you don't need to leave this outside anymore. You got your waitress right here. And I went in, did the interview. The dude said to me, "Where have you worked as a waitress?" And I told him exactly what I just said. I have 8 brothers and sisters. I've never worked as a waitress. He's like, "Okay, yeah, I'll give you a grace period since you're so bold." And I learned on the job how. They had to show me how to hold the tray, how to do. I knew how to talk to people, so taking orders and doing stuff like that, that wasn't hard. Okay? But it was a job that I was willing to learn. And I learned it. And I worked there for almost 4 years. And I actually trained other waitresses when we needed help to do the job. So I'm not saying that people who are not qualified can't get a job, but they have to be willing to learn the job.
But they also have to have the skill set to do the job.
They have to have the skill set to do the job. Now, my brother doesn't want to talk about politics, but I'm just saying that's just my 2 cents. Well, maybe 5 cents today, but hey, who's counting?
Right?
You know? So it's us doing our thing. And you go do your thing.
Peace.
Peace.